What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video with Deep Talks with B. And as you can see, I'm chilling out in the forest. This place is so cool. I just found it. Really cool. And I just want to say straight up, I mean, there's so many things that we get tied up to in this world. Things we got to do, things we got to, we got to attend, and we got to be presentable, and we got to do this and that. And then you forget that, you're not a square, or the circle that they try to make us all, right? Just remember, you're your own shape. And I know that sounds really stupid, but if you think about it, you can kind of see where I'm going with this. There's all these people who try to be everybody else, and then they forget themselves. I mean, it happens in relationships a lot. People, they forget who they are, and they forget, what they're good at and what they can offer the world to try and make somebody else happy. So just remember, guys, at the end of the day, you got to make yourself happy. You got to be A1 for yourself always. Don't forget that your emotions and your own physical thought and feeling is very much important. Also, it's one of those things that we get tied up into. We got to care so much about what other people think about us. We got to care so much about, all these people who want to judge us and want to hate on us for trying to do things, and honestly, whatever. There's so much you can try in this world, and people are gonna hate and they're gonna judge. You're gonna have a lot of support too, no matter what you do, from friends and family and loved ones and everything else too. But just remember, it's always the fear, and it's always the worry, and it's always the haters that when you're new to something, you're gonna hear their voice more than the positive voices and the people who actually make you feel like you're doing a good job. So don't be afraid to fail. Don't be afraid to have to learn how to do things properly, or how to do things your way and make it work for you. The world is so vast and huge, and there's so much to experience, and for you to get wrapped up into somebody's idea about you, it's just not worth it. You got so much of your life ahead of you. No matter how old you are, how young you are, you're here for a long time. So make the most of it, and don't let somebody crush your dreams and make you feel like you can't do something for yourself. Because at the end of the day, guys, you got to be happy with yourself. You got to be happy with what you're doing. You got to be happy with what you offer. And if you can't make yourself happy, how can you ever make anybody else happy? Your friends, your family, your boyfriends, your girlfriends, whatever. So just look after A1 first, always. A1 is always first. I can't stress that enough, because so many of us change to try and make other people happy and make other people feel good. And it's an amazing thing to try and make other people feel good. But if you're not feeling good, and you're doing things that aren't you, and they're never going to be you, it's hard to change a human being, especially if they don't want to change. And if you're anything like me, I'm very stubborn. I feel like, I'm only 23 years old, and I feel like I've got a lot figured out in my life. I feel like I've figured out the kind of human being I am. I'm a lot about hope and motivation and inspiration, and there's times where I want to get knocked down, or I am knocked down, but you got to find ways to get up as quick as you can and just move on from it. I know that there's going to be things that crush you. I mean, it's impossible to go through life and not feel like you're going to have those moments where you just want to cry. You want to be, you're angry, you're mad with the situation that happened, and you don't know how to deal with it. But all I can tell you is you got to get up as quick as you can. You got to realize, you made a mistake, you failed, you lost, whatever, but make sure you can minimize that. You can get up and you can just try again, or you can do it better this time, or whatever need be, so that you don't have to go through that feeling again. People continuously fail because it's a force of habit. They feel like they're never going to get good at it. They feel like they're never going to achieve it. They're never going to be happy. They're never going to be free. So they never even bother, or they just keep failing the same way. Just remember, guys, if something doesn't work out, try again, try again. Always just keep trying until one of these days it's going to get through, or maybe you're going to make the right changes that you can do it the way that works for you. And that's what's important always. what's important is to just be yourself and to just make it happen in the way that you are good at it. There is nobody putting a limit on your success, your happiness, your freedom, your future. You are the only one that is gonna be able to grab it by the horns and make it happen. Yeah, you're gonna fail. Like, it's impossible to go from 0 to 100 in one take, in 2 takes, in 500 tries, whatever. You're gonna fail. Like, there's anything that you're gonna fail at is probably worth failing at again. Just get up, try again. Get up, try again. You got knocked down, maybe you need to cry about it, but get up, try again, because there's no point in having it beat you over and over and over again if you're never going to finally have that breakthrough moment. So don't be afraid to fail, be afraid to give up. Don't ever give up. Honestly, don't ever give up, because all the progress you put in made it pointless. All the times you failed, now that's just a burden on you for the rest of your life, because you tried and you gave up. You failed at it enough that it broke you enough to never try again. That's the feeling you want to avoid. Try and find ways to fail and then win, and then you'll be good. So anyways, this is a video. I made it out here in nature because there's nothing like a good nature walk, good nature talk, and I hope this inspired you guys to keep chasing your dreams, and if you're failing at anything, to never let it make you never do it again. Just get up and keep trying, all right? Peace out.